It's 8:30 and time for our high beam, and we are welcoming in a couple of guys from the Indian Valley Foundation, the Gala Fundraiser co-chairs, Dave McPeek and Mark Natoli. It is great to have you guys back in the studio, so thanks for coming in, first of all. And second of all, Dave, this date was out there for a while, but it seems like it's starting to creep up on us now, so we're getting pretty close, right?
Yeah, we're getting down to crunch time, and a lot of work was involved in this event the last 2 weeks, and we have a great group of people who dedicate a lot of hours to this event. So we're thankful that we have such dedicated people that are part of our foundation.
That's for sure. Now, the event is actually coming up on April 15th, not tax day, it's Gala Day, and this is the 5th annual, and that'll be at the Harvest Barn in Sugar Creek from 4:30 to 9, and so that you need a big place to have this, I'm assuming.
Yeah, previously we held this event at the Lewis Center, and last year the Lewis Center was closed, so we had to find a new venue, and Harvest Barn was the venue that seemed to fit best for our needs, and was a really successful event last year. We're glad to have it, and so we renewed that again this year, and just
5th annual, and I know it got twisted up with COVID a couple of times there, but tell me what's the purpose of having the gala? Obviously, you want to raise funds, but how much do we hope for, and where is it going?
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of history of our gala.
Yeah.
And so our first gala event, we raised $26,000. Our goal was $15,000. So, and we were talking about maybe holding it every 2 years, but the success of the event and the people that came really enjoyed it and kind of pulled all of our communities together. So we decided to hold it on an annual basis. The second year, we generated $34,000, $34,000 worth of funds, and then the third year was $38,000. And we had the COVID that interrupted a year, so 2020 was kind of put aside, and then 21 was put aside. 22, then we held it, and then we were hoping to get around $40,000. We raised $48,000. So and we had by far our most attendance at the event. We had 270 people there. So just a huge success.
That's a bundle. So Mark, can you tell me a little bit about what kind of an event are we expecting? I mean, you still get tickets available, I hope, and it's an entertaining night, isn't it?
Yeah, the event we have we have a cocktail hour and hors d'oeuvres before the meal, and then we have a catered meal from Log Cabin Catering. We have several fundraising. We have a wine pool where you pay $10 and you get a bottle of a blind pool for a bottle of wine. We have a gift card pool. It's $20 and you get a gift card worth $25 up to $100. We have a silent auction. We'll have about 80 items for the silent auction. And then we have a live auction at the end, and there's going to be about 30 to 35 items in the live auction.
You see a lot of people strategizing on this silent auction stuff and talking to one another.
Yeah, it's pretty competitive. People running back in and signing stuff at the last minute.
Yeah, I can imagine. And those all come from donors. So are we still able to get donations, buy tickets, and that sort of thing?
Yes. We're still taking donations. We'd like to get most of the items in by March 31st, but we'll take it after that even. We have to put together a pretty extensive program, so we like to get everything in there, but we still take it within a few days of the event. We'll take items. Tickets are available still. You can contact Dave or I. Or any of the Indian Valley Foundation board members to get tickets, and we can give you their phone numbers at the end here.
So if you go in and maybe you just like to sit and chat with people, there's some live music too.
This year it's not going to be live. We're going to just play that over.
Oh, it's recorded music.
Yeah, it'll be recorded this year.
But there's music.
Yeah, there's music. Really great event, like Dave said. The four little communities that make up Indian Valley, it really binds them together. It's become a really big community event.
Yeah, and I've been there before, so I mean, there's plenty of parking, and none of that's a problem. So it's very convenient. So, what are some of the levels where somebody think like, I'd really like to help out with this, but I don't know what to do? What are some of the things they can do?
They can donate a gift card to our gift card pool. We like to have at least $25 gift cards. They can donate an item to the silent auction. And if they wanted to be a sponsor, there's 4 levels of sponsorship. $125 sponsorship. You also get a ticket to the event, and tickets are $50 a plate.
Mm-hmm.
$250 sponsorship, you get 2 tickets to the event. $500 level, you get 4 tickets, and then $1,000 sponsorship, you get 8 tickets, which you can reserve a table of 8.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, they still have the round tables in there?
Mm-hmm. Big round table.
So I can watch you eat.
Yeah.
No, that does all sound good. And again, you're helping this cause. I'll go back to you, Dave. You don't have to give me specific numbers, but with all the monies that come in, you collect it and then split it up a little bit. So where are some of the areas that those dollars go?
Yeah, that's one of the greatest things about being able to raise this level of funds for our district. It makes a huge impact on our school district, the students, the staff, the school buildings. What we do is we hold a scholarship banquet in the spring every year. And last year was by far the most that we've donated because of the success of the gala.
Yeah, great.
We gave out 28 scholarships for a total of $77,000. In addition to that money, we give each of our school buildings in the fall $2,000 for their building, and that money goes toward a project that they choose to impact 75% of the students in that building. We also provide teacher grants. Previously, we gave out $350, and we usually had 10 to 12 that applied for those.
Mm-hmm.
We increased those teacher grants this year to $500, and they could combine those two. They have been able to do that in the past, but they, say 2 or 3 teachers want to go put a big project together.
Yeah.
They could do that for $1,500, and that was a huge success. We ended up having 33 grant applications there in the fall, and that totaled about $13,000. So you can see the impact where we're taking these monies and getting right back out to try to make an impact at each of the buildings.
That is fantastic. And you talked about the amount of money that you've raised, and hopefully we'll be on that level again. You two are Dave, are you the president of the foundation this year?
I am now. I took the place of Martha, as you know, recently.
Yeah,
Martha passed away. It was a great loss for our foundation, but Martha had to step aside a couple years ago, and so I was elected president. I think I drew the short straw.
It was good. Yeah, good of you to step in. Big shoes, too, to fill.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the foundation. Mark, you can jump in on this, too. We know what you're doing now, and we know about this event. So what is the function, then, of the foundation throughout the year? Obviously, you have to talk about the money and that sort of thing.
Yeah. The foundation, we've really are trying to grow the foundation, endowments. We recently had an estate that endowed us with a significant amount of money, so we can have an endowment to fund scholarships.
Yeah.
Our goal is to eventually start funding multi-year scholarships. We have not done that yet. That's kind of the ultimate goal to get there. Like Dave said, there's big 3 funding sources that we provide: the teacher grants, the building grants. I think you talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the scholarships. And one thing that we've really focused on in the last year here, and we're pretty proud of, is we have about over 100 kids from Indian Valley going to Buckeye.
Yeah.
And we never got a lot of kids from Buckeye applying for scholarships. Well, this year we've got 15, I believe, that's applied, and we're really pushing for that we can buy. Some of them are going to college, some of them are going to trade schools,
Mm-hmm.
some of them are going to apprenticeships, and some of them are going out to work, and we can provide tools for that to support their efforts too. So that's been a big push for us.
That's tremendous. How many people are on the foundation board?
Oh, we have between 20 to 25 members.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
So that's a nice, representation from the, I guess we'll still say communities, because there's still the
Yes.
different communities,
Yes.
and everybody's getting along.
Exactly, yeah. One of the other goals that we have and we're going to be working on is trying to expand our our base that we send our newsletters to. So we're trying to get class lists from previous classes so that we can get our newsletter out. I mean, that's eventually what we hope to do, is keep expanding that. Mark headed up our newsletter this year, and that was greatly enhanced and expanded, and that was a huge success. That's a project we've been working on, the class list. So if anybody out there that, is having a class reunion, have a class list, and we don't have, get that into us. So, and it helps because we're getting, like I said, the gala last year, we had people attend from Texas, Maryland, and North Carolina. So, we're trying to get that outreach, and that's part of our philosophy of growing this foundation.
Yeah. Well, they're all Indian Valley at heart. So if they've got that information, or they would like to donate, or they would like to buy tickets to go, those are available. Mark, what is your number if they want to call you?
My number is 330-340-7754. And they can also, they have tickets available to the various schools, the four schools.
Dave, your number?
My number is 330-340-6563.
Does the foundation have a web presence?
Yes, we do have a website. We will probably be able to buy tickets online, but we haven't developed
right. But just to look at information, that's there, right?
Yeah. It is. Here's the website: is IBF Foundation.org.
Okay, well that's easy enough. IBFoundation.org. No spaces or anything in between.
We also have a Facebook page too. So people that are interested in what we have available at the gala, they can go to our Facebook page. We continuously update items, auction items on.
And we can shop.
Yes, exactly.
The foundation page. We regularly putting on all the items that are available at the gala for silent and live auction, so they can go there and see all the different items.
All right. Well, that's coming up on the 15th of April. Will there be pictures of the actual event then that we can look and see? I hope.
Yes. After the gala, we will post a video that Jody Ditcher does. One of the employees at the school does a whole video, and then we'll also post all the several pictures of the event.
Very good. Well, guys, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. We of course want the gala to continue to grow, and who knows, maybe that 50 number will pop up this year. We'll have to wait and see, right?
That's one of our goals.
Yeah.
All right. Dave McPeek, Mark Natoli, thanks so much from the Indian Valley Foundation. Our guest this morning here on the BT Morning Show on our 830 High Beam.